Fit like a bee, Dannyman here, and welcome back to another episode of Train Life. Yes, Train Life is back in action. Here is our train in the lovely black and white. Update 3, literally just launched, and if we go into here and go into company, you can actually change your company colours. So we can have this nice blue and red, and there we go. The train won't be in blue and red, so that's kind of cool. I think there is also graffiti and stuff you can have on your wagons and stuff, maybe. I don't actually know. I'm not sure if... I like the black and white. I'm not sure how that works. I'm sure I read it somewhere, but I'm not sure if it's actually a thing. We'll have to see once we actually get wagons. Right, so let's come out there. So we are at London Steel Mill. We'll get moving, actually, because there's a few things to do. So I'm going to flip over to that side, and then I'll explain some of the stuff as we are rolling along. So off we go. So update 3 adds Switzerland and Austria, which we will look at the map. Hold on. No. I have screwed up already. Okay, so... right. Switch it into reverse and go back. We need to head back outside of this area. We have entered the station without asking for permission. We passed the dwarf signals there. That is bad. You should not do that. Right, so let's stop the train there. So there's our little dwarf signals. If we push A and we go into 1, this has changed. The radio has changed, and I will explain as we sort of go what has changed about it. So yeah, I want to not reverse anymore, and I want to go forwards. Right, I want to head off to the right because we want to go to the depot and purchase the new train that is available. As you'll see down here on the right hand side, there are little signs that tell you where the platforms are. So 1 to the right, 2 to 4 to the left, 2 to the 4 to the left, and 1 to the right. So it's pretty cool. This has been added. The platforms are all numbered now as well, so you can actually see, well, some of them will be platforms if it's a passenger station. If it is a goods station, it'll be sidings, so each siding is numbered. We are heading, number 1 is to the far right hand side there. We're heading down number 2. So that's cool. So yeah, Switzerland and Austria were added, so they are on the map, and we'll have a look at that as well. We'll go and take a look at the new train. We'll get it kitted out with the best gear that money can buy, and then we'll start taking a load. Now we've started in sort of the worst possible place. We're up in London, and I will show you why my assumptions of where the Switzerland area, etc., were going to start were way off. So I sort of thought that maybe, perhaps, the south of France might be added. Alas, that was not the case, unfortunately. So yeah, we've got a long way to go. So what we will do today is we'll go and grab the new train. We'll pick up a load of steel sheets from the steel mill, and we'll take it as sort of far down as we can go. So let's jump into the other side of the cab. Let's take the handbrake off. Let's get going. I want to head left. So yeah, I changed the colours to black and white. And also, if I go in here, right, there is a lady. Our man has been changed to a lady. I don't know why. And she is also sporting a black and white uniform, which is pretty cool. So their uniforms do match the colours that you stick on your trains. So that's very nice. I'm assuming my AI drivers, I'm assuming their trains have also been repainted with the same colours, the same livery. I need to stop. Yep, I need the handbrake to go on, and I need to push F to enter the service centre. Right, so first and foremost, we want to go buy locomotives. Now here it is, the Newag Griffin E4 DCUD. This is the only train. There is only one variant. As you can see, there's the Locomotive Koch FC21 and the Locomotive Koch FZ18 the DP 2500 and the DP 3100, but this only just has the one variant, so I want to buy this. I then want to go into manage locomotives, and I will apply this, the Newag Griffin, as my own. Select locomotive, thank you. Now we're going to go to locomotive upgrades. There it is, and it's nice black and white livery. We want engines, upgrade and change. We'll hide incompatible parts. I want buy price. Now normally, if you go 100,000, this is normally the best. 4,500, 100, yeah. So we're going to buy that and equip it. We want this again, buy price. If we go right to the end, we want this, which is, yep, braking performance very strong and e-braking very strong. Slippage protection is pretty good as well. So buy that and equip that. And last of all, we have the chassis. These ones are pretty cool, actually. There's models for them, which is really nice. So we will go right to the end there and we will select that one. So buy, yes, and equip, yes. Okay, so we're all good. What we need to do now is game mode, go to cargo. We will select that mode. I want to go into here and I want to reverse the locomotive, and we are pretty much good to go. One thing we can do is locomotive customization. Now there's some weird things in here. You can buy a bottle of water for $1. I'm going to buy the windmill because that looks cool. There's a couple of cactus or cacti. We've got a few hats. So a few train drivers hats there. We've got a bottle of cola for 30,000 quid. That's an expensive bottle of cola. A fan, some tropical juice, some more tropical juice, and some more tropical juice, and a juice cup for 30,000 quid. Another hat. These are cool. So this is the Centennial Hall, which is in Poland. It's a nice building, and the Brandenburg Gate. We've got the Eiffel Tower. Cathedral of St. Peter and Paul. We've got Big Ben. Vienna State Opera House. That's pretty nice. We've got a British phone booth. Coffee mug. Money doesn't grow on trees. Coffee does. Creepy dog with extra large head. 50,000 for a disposable coffee cup. That's a bit extreme. Hand sanitizer. Yeah, I suppose that is appropriate for the moment. Kills 99.9% of germs and 100% of brain cells if ingested. Please don't drink this. Yep, that's probably some good advice. We've got some more dogs. We've got some orange juice, raspberry jam. That's weird. Sunglasses, +2 charisma. Haha, the Miniki Nako. Okay, that's pretty cool. This little cat with a swinging arm. My local Chinese has one of them inside it. A normal pizza slice, a square pizza slice, a milk ball, super tasty mega burger extreme. The devil's food, pineapple pizza. Yeah, but that is the spawn of Satan. 10 million quid for that. I don't think we'll buy that. We'll stick with my glorious windmill, because that's pretty cool. Where are you, my windmill friend? You're there. I want you. Okay, select the windmill as I go. There's actually a coffee cup there. Kinda defeats the point in buying one. Right. So back to game. That is equipped. Did I reverse the train? I absolutely did. Right, so I want to come into here, and this is now different. So request access. I've already got access. I want 3. Now, this has changed, so this is where you can select deliveries. So here there is 12 steel sheets, or 12 wagons of steel sheets available. So we'll pop 12 into there. Okay. So that should be add to pick up planner. Okay, so that should be added, right? Hopefully. It's telling me that I'm in here. Right, so what I need to do is have a look for it. Now it should spawn. Now this is actually super broken. the patch, the update did arrive. I'm recording this on the night that the update went live. I'm assuming there's a patch coming. But what should happen is over here, because we now need to be in the appropriate decoupling zone for this. What should happen here is there should be an area specifically for loading and unloading. And it does not appear when you select jobs after coming out of the depot. It's really strange. I don't know entirely what is going on. I think we literally have to leave and then go back in. But it's very weird. It's very strange. I don't know if I like this new change. I kind of like the options. It gives you options to sort of manually couple the train and find out which stuff you want to take. But I don't like this system. Now, they have not appeared. They do appear in orange. So let's request station access again. You may proceed. Okay, so we may proceed. But the stuff hasn't appeared again. So go into 1, 3, station panel. So this is all selected. E. Okay. So, yep, that's added to the pickup planner. Let's go back. Let's escape. Yeah, but it's not there. So if we reverse, right, let's remove the brakes. Let's fire it into reverse. Let's head backwards. Now I want to go over to the right because the pickup point for this is actually on the right hand side. But what should appear is a picture of a wagon with an arrow pointing up. Or see, the saying both of this is wrong. Now we have selected cargo. We have selected cargo as our freight type, but it does not seem to be there. Unless it's in this platform over here. It is telling me to go over here. That could in fact be the case. Right, so what we'll do is we'll slow down here, but the icons are not there, so I do believe that this has not worked. So if I push U, right, it actually worked. Oh my god, excellent. Right, so there we go. So we can then put on tracks these 12. You can actually select if there's a different contract there. You can scroll through them and it will put them onto the tracks, but we want to put on tracks. From these green labels here, you can see that they are all coupled together. We want to push E to couple these to our train, and then you can go D next wagon, D next wagon, D next wagon. So you can do manual coupling and uncoupling of specific wagons a lot easier now, which is nice. I like this system. I just don't like the icon sometimes not showing you where the coupling and decoupling zone is. But let's push finish on that and our train is good to go. Right, so where are we going? Let's check the map. It wants me to turn around. I don't want to turn around. I want you to go away. And let's go down here. So I was kind of thinking that sort of Paris and the south of France would be opened and we could just sort of pop along down the south and then over here. That is not the case. We have to head to Stuttgart or sort of Mannheim and then head down this way. And then we get to Basel, Bern, Lucerne, Zurich in Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Innsbruck and Salzburg for Austria, which you can also head in Austria from Munich here in the north. So we've got a long way to travel. Had I known this, because my plan was just to buy the new train, do a bit of showcase down to Paris, and then head down this new section of the map. But that new section of the map isn't there. Now, it didn't actually say that the south of France was coming. I just sort of assumed it would. I have realised that there are no oceans. So none of these railways are sort of on the coast. And there isn't anywhere on the map where you can go where you can see coastline. Now I feel that that is a real shame. Some of the coastal railways are absolutely fantastic. You get some amazing views. So it's a real shame that they haven't done this. There are lakes and rivers, but there is no what do you call it? I can't remember. Right, so yeah, there is no coastline. So what I'm going to do is I am going to head for here. Now, this is going to be over 2 episodes because this is well over an hour plus to get down here. Absolutely. Because it took me an hour. It took me well over 3 hours to get from over here to over here. And that is about half of that distance. So that's going to take a long time. This section is very slow. This section here is very fast. And then we're back into slow again. So it's going to be over 2 episodes. We'll maybe do something like 25 minutes, half an hour, see how far we get. And then in the next episode we will continue down to Basel. Basel will be our first area. All this area here is new track. All this area here is old track. But this here, new track, all this is new. And we should get some nice scenery of the Alps. So let's get going. So here's our lady. First of all, before we go, we'll jump into company. Now, here's all our people. Johnny Clown Shoes used to be this old bald guy. Now it's this lady who is very pretty, I will admit, but I kind of miss old bald dude. Thankfully, Monsieur DeVos is still alive. He's still with us, so that's awesome. Right, there's the world scenarios. The scenarios are still the same. They have changed up. I wanted to see more ICE3 stuff, and they have added a few more scenarios with the ICE3 trains. These we've all done. Previously it did not record your best time. Now it does, which is nice. Coding world dashboard. Right, I need to go into company. Right, my train. So here's our train. It's still the same kind of setup. It has changed a bit. Employee list. So now it tells you employees with unassigned perk points, etc. My skills. So there is a new one here, reservation. So you can actually reserve contracts at industries to stop sort of AI or anyone else from taking them, which is nice. So we've actually got 5 perk points to assign. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. All this is done. We've just got one more to get. And level unlocks, I do believe, is, yeah, it's Master 5 at 30. So we're almost there. We get 10 employee slots. Our employees are still got their tasks. They're still doing their thing. So that is all good. So let's jump in with Johnny Clown Shoes, who's changed gender. I suppose it's 2022 and all that. These things happen. So yeah, let's head out and let's see. Take the brakes off. That would be a marvelous idea. Let's see how good this new train is. It's kind of sluggish. Right, add a bit more power. I suppose this is our new trains, the new Ags, the new age. Is it new Ag? Or is it new age? I'm going to call it new egg. So not only does it deliver heavy freight and masses of passengers, you can also use it to build a decent working desktop PC. So we'll call it the new egg from now on. Right, so we're heading over to the right hand side. It looks like the same rules still apply. It will always try and get you to drive on the right hand side. AI, I don't know if the AI are still as suicidal as they were in previous updates, but we are about to find out because we're about to hit the open rails. So other new things as well is our window wipers will actually be of use because there should be rain and snow. You should get a bit more dynamic weather to go alongside or coincide with the fog that you get. Watch out, an approaching train has been spotted. Okay, now's a good time to test the brakes. Now I'm going uphill as well, and this is taking ages to slow down. Where's the train? Train on radar. Oh, it's to my left. Okay, it wants me to stop here. Okay, stop. Holy crap, stop. There we go. Right, let's stick a handbrake on because we are actually on a hill. Let's see if we can see that opposing AI traffic. That's a really weird view. Is there a hide UI button now? It'd be really nice if there was. I know a lot of people have been asking for that. Right, who is this train and what are you hauling? You have stopped there, so you are allowing me to go. That is what we are going to assume. He stopped. Now I can almost near guarantee we're going to get a fine here. I am hoping that there are another set of switching points as we enter the main line here, because I get the distinct feeling that this train is possibly on my side of the tracks. Okay, let's just go slow. Right, it's saying that there's a red light ahead of me on my side of the tracks. That's what it is currently saying. It says green there. Right, it is on my side of the track, so we will push over to the left hand side. It's going to tell us that we are on the wrong side. We're actually not. There we go. We did not get fined for entering that block, which is nice. And he stopped there. Thanks for waiting, dude. Ooh, these ladders are taking a long time to turn in. So yeah, the game did update today. My experience with new updates for this game is that in the first 24 to 48 hours they have been super laggy in the new areas of the map, and in some of the older ones as well, depending whether they've possibly added new assets, etc. To the area. And then normally after 24 hours, 48 hours, they release a patch and everything runs silky smooth again. I don't know if that is going to be the case. However, today we won't actually reach Switzerland, because it's going to take us a monumentally long time to get there. So we'll just have to wait and see. Now I'd love to also push back over to the right hand side. And I'm going to jump out and we're going to actually look at our shiny new black and white train. So these do look familiar. I can't remember what they are in real life, but the wheels actually animate as well. See that? The wheels on the ICE, etc. did not turn. Now it's a wee bit blurry, it's a wee bit strange. But yeah, it's better than nothing. Right, I am heading over to the right hand side. We'll give the horn a blast. There you go. Should always try out the horns on your new trains. Right, so heading over to the right hand side, we're going to be entering the Channel Tunnel fairly soon. I do not want to go into the sawmill, so stay on the left. I also don't want to go back on the left hand side, so stay on the right, please. Right, so we'll run down the track for about 15 more minutes or so. We shall see how far we get. We will almost certainly get to the other side of the Channel Tunnel, etc. Hopefully get a distance covered through France, and then we can start heading down towards Switzerland. That would be nice. And then hopefully by the end of the next episode we should be arriving across the border into Switzerland, and everything should be great with the world. Hopefully we'll get a bit of snow. I am actually looking forward to getting the rain and the snow. I've not been able to use... Oh no, tab is that now. Okay. So if tab is that, there we go. There's my window wipers, because I have literally forgotten what the key is to do them. I know T is my lights and V is to open doors. U is to couple and uncouple wagons. Now I'm proceeding rather gingerly here because I get the feeling that there are potentially more AI trains on the map than there were previously. So I don't actually know when one is going to pop up and spawn in front of me. Previously, they popped up and spawned roundabout junctions, switches before stations and entering industrial facilities. I don't know if that is the case. Now, I don't know if any of the assets around here have changed. It's nice to see that the road traffic in the UK is actually heading in the driving on the right side of the road, and then it will probably change back over once we go into Europe. Right, so I want to stay on the right hand side here. I do not want to go into the... What is that? It's a pump. Ah, yeah, it's like it's an oil site. A pump jack. Right, so down we go, past this little village of unknown origin here. We are speeding up nicely. We should be entering the Channel Tunnel soon. Next speed limit is 100. Are you 100? No. Now, normally I would absolutely run and gun it through the Channel Tunnel, because that's just the thing that happens. This fence looks new. I do not believe this fence was here previously. I have always been slightly worried that an AI train would spawn in the tunnel, and if it spawns on your side, because it's quite long, you'd have to reverse all the way back. I don't think the AI are equipped with the coding to return back down the line from which they came, which could be bad. Could be really bad. We just don't know. But I don't think they will. I think they're going to be coded to spawn at the same sort of area as they did previously. Now this render distance has not been increased either. I don't actually think this was like this before. There you go, some random stuff there. Interesting. Right, so we are heading along. Let's bump the power up a little more, get us back up to 120. We shall be departing the tunnel section soon, and then we're into the winding rail section of the north of France. I wonder if it's still going to be sunny when we get out. It is only 11:15 in the morning. Right, I see the bend, so there we go. We're about to start our climb out of the Channel Tunnel. Sort of sticking at 190 miles per hour. Still got 4 million quid. We've got 4 million in a jumbo jet 747. Yeah, I've got 4 million in a Boeing 747 left. Even after buying this train and buying my, my snazzy windmill there. Oh, there's a book here. Documentation. Coffee cup. Free coffee cup. Anything else? Break glass hammer there. What's the speed here? 120. That's fine, because we're going to be in an incline anyway. Oh, someone's left a random ladder there. Now a ladder like that would not be left at the side of the rails there in the real Channel Tunnel, because the trains pass through here so fast. The wake turbulence from that would absolutely rip that ladder clean onto the tracks. I'm going to slow down here because I can't remember where this 80 speed limit comes into effect. I think it's over this hill. There's like a really dodgy bend. Oh, no. This could be e-brake time. I know where this train is, because they appear here quite often. The only question is, where's it going? It actually gave us a ton of time to slow down there, which was nice. Any new graffiti? That could be new graffiti. Right, so I'm just going to sort of roll through here at 40. And I'm going to wait and see. See, look, the birds look weird. The birds didn't look weird previously. Now that we're getting closer, they start to look a bit better. But I'm sure they were... The birds were rendered in nicely previously. Right, he's gone straight on, so I can just go. Possibly. Maybe. Now, I think... Yeah, I have the distinct feeling that this block that he is in right now, that we're about to enter, is absolutely huge. And it does not end until he goes into Cali Warehouse. Because these are still red. Oh god. Stop. 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 See, he is literally almost stopped. Right, so we are waiting here. Hopefully he'll pass through the block pretty soon. Let's stick the handbrake on. Let's remove the brakes. Right, come on, buddy. 650 meters. I suppose if the back of his train is still on the block, if he's got a large consist, that would make sense. But technically, this branch to the right hand side that we are going down here is clear. So we should be able to go. There we go. We'll sound the horn impatiently. It worked! Right, and speed gradually or we'll get a ton of wheel slip. Even though we have a gracious amount of wheel slip protection with our new bogies that have been installed. What's the speed limit here? 80, because we're technically going through Cali. Okay, that's fine. Let's see how far we can get. I think we'll be okay. Maybe. Right, so saving content. Okay, so it's saving. You get an autosave every time you pass a station of either passenger or industrial nature. No sign of the rain yet. I would imagine the snow does not appear until we enter the Alps. But as I said earlier, the mountainous regions in this game are really nice. But I would like to see a bit of coastline. That would be super nice. There's definitely areas where they could expand. There's BB on the left there. Now I have basically just entered France. We've not really covered that much distance at all, if we are going to be perfectly honest. Now I've set a timer for when I think this episode should end, but I may leave it for 5-10 minutes more, or in the next episode. See, there you go. There's a problem. Floating cars over bridge. Transport postage is irrelevant as no packages were available. Well, we'll stick them on another postage route. Yeah, that bridge was perfectly fine before and now it's not there anymore. Makes me sad. I suppose it's still early access, so this game is not in full release, not yet. Not until sort of update 4. Update 4 is going to be the full release variant of the game, of which I am looking forward to. So hopefully they will be able to iron out all the kinks, etc. by the time launch sort of comes around. Okay, so I moved over to the left hand side there. That was nice. We're going over here at speed. This corner always scares me because in some of the other trains, even passing around this corner lower than track speed, you can still run a chance of derailing the train. I've been caught out there a few times. But now we're good. We're up to 110. And next speed limit is 120. So we'll add a bit more power. Jump outside again. There you go. There is new lady. Her avatar, or her AI in-game, actually looks pretty spot on for what our avatar picture looks like in the menus. That's pretty cool. I wonder if the other drivers and stuff are like that. If your AI character is going to be loosely modeled after what your profile picture looks like. Right, we're going uphill. I do not remember this being uphill. Actually, I do remember it being uphill, but I do not remember it being as steep a gradient as this is. Watch out, animal on the track. Oh yeah! You always get the chance to murder a Bambi en route. I forgot. Okay, we will try and refrain from eliminating Bambis. Oh crap, and now it's downhill. Right, whoa. Slow down. Yeah, the back of the train is still coming over the top of the hill, and that's why we're not picking up speed. There you go. Now the full weight of the consist is pushing us down. We're still decelerating. That's interesting. I might stay on the right hand side because I don't want to go into that grain store there. Now Bambi is 700 meters in front of me. Does my windmill animate? Can I click on my windmill? No. Can I click on the phone? No. Nice church asset there as we head round. Still in the north of France. I will be happy when we get sort of midway through France. That's what we might do today. We might get halfway through France. Oh, Bambi's actually on the tracks. Right, move, buddy. Well, I will admit that Bambi animation seemed a bit more realistic than the previous ones. It seemed more grounded. Normally they sort of float away in mid-air. That one seemed better. Okay, so next track speed is 100, which is totally fine, because we are way below that. These are weird. Next radio station, previous radio station, radio volume up. No, don't switch the radio on, because I do not know if the music is copyrighted or not. Right, so I want... Wait, I'm heading right, but I really want to be turning left. Okay. Is there a switch here? Okay, and then you're going to tell me to go left after this. Okay. I am going to loosen off the speed here. We're going to be coming down to 80 as we pass through whatever the hell this place is. I can't remember what the name of this place is. Where is this? Oh no, there's a station? Well, look here. Oh no. What? Yeah, I know. Okay, there is the timer, but I want to tell Lille Main that I want access. I might not need access, because there could be a bypass. Looks like there is. I am going to slow down here because this looks dodgy. Oh, what I don't want to do is face plant that depot door there. Yeah, I did ask for access. I don't know if this is a bypass or no. It is bringing us around the outside of the platforms, but I still feel that I probably should have asked permission to enter there. I've noticed that some of the stations that have bypasses do not require you to ask for permission to enter through them. But for this one, I think to be on the safe side, it's a good job we let them know we were coming. Right, so stick to the right hand side, and then we're going left again. See, okay. Is that not quicker? See, this section of track looks faster. This looks slow, this looks fast, but this is dead slow. All this is slow. This is fast, this is slow. So where are we going to stop today? We'll stop at Brussels. After Brussels, we'll head down, and then we're good to go. Okay. We'll stop at Brussels. Right, once you pass Brussels Main, we'll end the episode there. It's not too far away, actually. We've done this run a few times, Lille to Brussels. So it's all good. There we go. There is the 80. So we can pick up a bit more power. So I want to be going left after this. Yep. There we go. Heading left. Still no sign of the rain. Still no sign of fog either. I know they amended some things with the fog. Sometimes you got really horrible spawn rates of fog where it would just spawn and then 5 minutes later it would go away and then it would spawn again and then it would go away and it would spawn again, and it was really jarring, like a sort of 15-minute journey or sort of half an hour journey would take you well over an hour, because as soon as your fog lifted the fog would spawn again. But I think they've fixed that. I think they also changed the half-track speed limit for extreme fog as well. I think it's now you can go at 3/4 of track speed, which is nice. Alright, so we are heading down the line. So we're literally coming out of Lille. We've got a little bit of trekking to do and then we're into Brussels. And as we're passing Brussels Main, I will end this episode and then we'll pick up in the next episode and we will head down to Basel. Basel is our destination. Watch out, a train has broken down ahead. It is on my side. I've learned that the flashing red light will appear. So I need... Whoa. Right, slow down. I need a switching point. There's a switching point here. Okay, that's good. I think the train is broken down on my side. See, these are both blue, so that's pretty deceiving. Okay, so we've got yellows, so we've got cautions. I'm going to push over to the left. I've got a theory. Yeah. See how the red flashing at the bottom right hand corner went away? So that tells you that basically the side of the track you're on is occupied further down the line. Once you move over to the blue, you know that it's clear. So we can literally proceed at speed, because I now know that... Oh wait, it's turned red again. The word I'm looking for is shit. I actually have no idea then. That just completely blew my theory out of the water. Right, we're now heading towards this at speed. Stay on the left. Stay on the left. Stay on the left. Right, we're good. Panic over. Crisis averted. Hello, bro. You're pretty stuck there. It'd be really cool if one of the contracts was to go out and pick up those broken down trains. That'd be really cool. I don't know how that would work. Possibly you could pass one en route to a destination, and if you were stopping at an area, instead of the train despawning once you passed it, it sort of remained there, and you could possibly choose after you've delivered your load to head back and pick up that train, deliver it to a warehouse or a depot and get paid for it. It's a really interesting mechanic. Right, I want to head back over to the right hand side because I do not like being on the wrong side of the tracks, especially whilst travelling at speed. Now the marker for the broken down trains, sometimes they didn't despawn and it was really quite vexing to have them sitting there all the time. Right, where are we going? Yeah, I did not want to go through that that smeltery there. I want to stay on the right hand side though. So we're actually at Brussels smeltery, so we're getting there. We are approaching Brussels. Make sure that all my wagons are still intact. Yep, everything is still there. Where's the planes? Ah, there are no more planes in the sky. You used to get planes flying. You could see their contrails. Oh well. Have they removed the planes? We're going to jump out and we're going to go plane spotting. Even though we're playing a game for trains. Now they're gone. There used to always constantly be a couple in the sky. Okay. That's something I don't like about this update. I want them to bring the planes back. It made the sky just a little more interesting when you saw them flying overhead. Maybe they spawn. Maybe they've reduced the spawn rate in them. Or maybe they spawn in different parts of the map. I have just noticed that this section of rail I'm on just now has no catenary above it either. So effectively we were on a neutral or dead section of rail there. Oh look, there's one there. There's a plane. See that? With the trails behind it. Ah, so they haven't taken them out. They're just more difficult to see. Agnieszka Malkowicz has delivered some stuff. Thank you for your contribution to the company. 120 going down here. I'm going to stay at like 91. This fence seems new. I don't know if it is new. It's just it's been so long. There we go. Look, little windmill. There's one of your big brothers. Big brother windmill. It's really annoying. This windmill asset, right? The ones you see over here to my left. I have been looking for this windmill asset as a mod for Transport Fever 2 for ages. And I've seen so many people, so many other content creators that do high detailing maps using that exact same windmill asset, and I can't find it. It's not. I thought it was maybe ported over from Transport Fever 1, but no, I cannot locate the windmill. It's so annoying. Because the windmills are nice, and in open landscapes they really do break up a landscape. It's a real nice focal point to look at instead of just a sea of green. Right, so we are slowing down because we are in, well, within the city limits of Brussels, therefore we must slow down. We will push A and go to Brussels main. This is nice because I think this now prioritizes the radio with things that are closest to you. So as we just saw there, Brussels was the first, right in the top of the list. Normally you'd sort of have to go through the list, but I think it prioritizes whatever your train is closest to. That's what will pop up on the radio first. Now this does not have a bypass. We have asked for permission to enter the station. I am slowing down lest I derail the train. Watch out, you may derail. So even 40 is still too much for this. We're staying on the right though. And then we're going right again. Where are you taking me, game? I could have stayed on that track. Why did you push me all the way over to the left? So we came in on that track. We literally could have stayed on that track. Instead of this nonsense. This was the track we entered the station in on. And it's just pushed that. So weird. Why does it do that? Okay. Whatever. That's still a thing. So that has not changed. That was a previous weird thing that happened. But, however, boom, we are at Brussels. So what we're going to do is we're going to end the episode there. Now, I do apologise to anyone who thought they would see the new series, the new scenery and stuff today. You will see the beginning of that tomorrow, but the episode 3, 4, etc. from then on will have just be pure Switzerland and Austria. Today, we're just sort of going over the sort of new features, the train paints, the new train, upgrading the new train, etc. But yeah, tomorrow, after the episode, am I going to upload it tomorrow? I think I might. After the episode tomorrow, we will be at Basel in the north of Switzerland. So that's going to be it for this episode, though. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you'd like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. But I've been Danny Min, this has been Train Life, and I will catch you later.